Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your boy Trey. Got another video for you. There's something that happened in Denver, Colorado, I think 3 days ago, maybe. About a health inspector getting mad because some vendors don't want to pay a fee, or I think one of them didn't want to offer her free food, and she did something that would get anybody fired. So yeah, she did something very stupid. So you about to see it here, straight from the news source. We can get to it. Somebody else is going to talk about it too, and see what consequences she might have faced in the process.
This city worker is about to go to jail. She is facing charges of criminal mischief, food tampering, and abuse of official capacity. 3 crimes that can end any public employee's career. City officials cannot put bleach in a street vendor's food. Even if the vendor is operating without a license, bleach is toxic, bleach is dangerous, and pouring it into food is not enforcement. It's a crime, but she did it on camera, tilting an entire bottle of Clorox into a pot of food. No inspection, no communication, no warning. The arrogance of someone who thought, I can do whatever I want. That street vendor was simply trying to earn a living. A whole day's worth of ingredients, labor, and hope was destroyed in seconds as the food fizzed and turned white from the chemicals. He stood there in shock while she walked away as if she had completed a routine task. But this wasn't routine. This was criminal mischief, the intentional destruction of another person's property. This was food tampering, the contamination of edible food with a toxic substance. And it was abuse of official capacity, using government authority to harm, not help.
Yeah, you heard it. So she don't use her position like that to destroy this food. You know, like they say, you know how long it takes to prepare food, especially if you're a vendor and you're trying to sell food to make a living. Some of these people spend all day preparing their food, then have to sell it within a certain amount of time so it won't go bad. Only for somebody like this to come over just because they didn't want to pay a fine or get free food, pour bleach into their food that's been prepped. Come on now. You definitely lost your job. She definitely lost her job. Now you're gonna be just like some of these other people begging because you go and do something so freaking stupid because the vendors didn't want to pay a fine. So somebody can go to somebody else that's gonna talk about this a little bit too.
On today's Cabrona of the Day, we have Brenda Melendez. Brenda Melendez works for the city of Denver, Colorado. She is a health inspector. Brenda Melendez was out giving fines to street vendors. And when these street vendors didn't want to pay her fine, she decided to take bleach and pour it in their food. Do you know how expensive food is right now? Do you know how hard these people work just to make this food? They probably work all day and are selling this food at night. Y tú, la cabrona that you are, came and poured bleach in their food? But you didn't realize that you were being recorded. You should have known that pouring bleach into someone's food, whether they're selling food legally or not, is a crime in Denver, Colorado. And that's why, cabrona, you got arrested at home shortly after. Oh, Brenda, you're getting exactly what you deserve, pendeja. So I'm pretty sure you're going to lose your job and you're going to lose your benefits. And you know what? You're probably going to have to be selling food out there in the streets, okay? Because who's going to hire a criminal like you? You thought that you were going to be out there and be an evil cabrona and do this malicious act out of pure hate and evilness. And you thought you was going to get away with it. But you didn't. You see how the universe works? They're bringing back everything that you put out there, and I hope you get it worse too. So have the day that you deserve. And I hope that nothing but misfortune continues to happen for being the evil, hija de la gran puta, cabrona that you are. And that's my cabrona of the day. Ya tu sabe.
That's funny. Yeah, she gonna get what she got what she deserved. This next clip's gonna definitely tell you she got what she deserved. So karma is a straight up, I'm just gonna say female dog. I'm sorry, I'm saying that. I don't feel like cussing today. I don't feel like using no profanity. So we're gonna go ahead and go to the last clip.
The worker who poured bleach into food has been arrested just hours after the video was released. Her actions sparked widespread outrage online, prompting police to locate her residence immediately. When officers found her, she remained unaware that her actions had already drawn the attention of tens of millions of netizens. With all the food contaminated, police recommended charging her with property damage. It's reported that prior to this, they had demanded free food from the vendor but were refused. Unexpectedly, she flew into a rage and deliberately contaminated all the vendor's carefully prepared food. That street vendor was just trying to make a living. A day's worth of ingredients, labor, and hope destroyed in seconds as the food hissed and turned white from the chemicals. He stood stunned as she walked away. This wasn't duty, it was bullying abuse of power. Her identity led to swift identification. She has now been approved for arrest and may face imprisonment.
And rightfully so. She deserves imprisonment. Nobody, not even a government official, should not go around and pour bleach into somebody's food at all. Especially a vendor who's trying, like I said, trying to make a living. And y'all heard what she said. I said at the beginning, like earlier, she was trying to get some free food off the vendor to get the vendor to skip paying the fine. Some kind of way she's trying to work out a deal to get free food, but the vendor didn't take it. And of course, you saw what she did. So yeah, Karma is a straight up female dog. I'm just gonna say that. I'm sorry, you gotta reap what you sow. You gotta reap what you sow. Putting out all that bad energy, thinking you was in a position of authority. And being a health inspector ain't an easy job to get. It's not an easy job to get. You gotta know all about public health. You gotta have a degree in that on top of that. And if I recall, you are working pretty much for the government. And to even get any government job, you gotta have a very spick and span record. Mostly. So now you got this on your books and you lost she more than likely lost her job. Almost 99.9% she lost her job from doing this dumb crap. Straight up. So I'm not gonna speak anymore on this. That's enough for me. Leave y'all thoughts and comments in the description below. My bad. Tell me y'all thoughts in the comment section below. If y'all made this far, go hit that like button. Subscribe if you haven't already. I already said something about the comments. Share this to anybody who likes video like these. If you see the hype button, please hit it. And hit that notification bell for all future uploads. Anyway, I'm going to sign off here. I'll catch y'all on the flip side. Y'all have a good one. And peace.